things.
I threw in some stuff that you would definitely be interested in here.
Yeah, I'm
And you need to
old.
tell me if you
That's another way
played
to say
some
it.
of this stuff.
Sounds great. Sounds great. Or if I waited online to play some of this stuff. That's the other angle.
Or way before online too.
Oh, no. Time out. I said waited in a line, not
Oh,
online.
I
I
thought you
waited
said
in a
waited
line. No.
online. Yeah,
I could see how you
gotcha.
would think that, but no, waited
Yeah,
in a line to get it. So
gotcha.
some of this
Yeah.
stuff's
Uh-huh.
so Christmas shopping, Sears, 1982. First of all, this is a lie. Do you know why this is a lie? This is definitely done by somebody that doesn't understand how shopping was done at Sears. Because I shopped at Sears every single year of my life as a child. Do you know how shopping at Sears is done?
With the red light specials or layaway, and you grab a
No,
piece of paper.
Kmart. That's Kmart.
Oh, oh,
Sears and Roebuck put out a catalog, and I don't know any
oh,
child that went to Sears. You had the
oh!
catalog.
They just circled it. Yeah.
Yes. And the problem was if you made the mistake of saying like a page number and an item and you didn't circle it, because then you got something stupid on that page because you're an idiot and you didn't tell them.
Yes.
You literally have to spell it out exactly. But we'll go along with this premise that's faulty and wrong, meaning that kids don't do this. Or kids didn't do this. Maybe adults went to the store. Atari 800 wasn't really... Get this horrible music out of the background. It's just bad music. Yeah, this is accurate. Like, this is definitely Christmas shopping in 1982. Right? Oh, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Yep. The horrible ripoff version that was... Could always tell the game wasn't the real game. That game is awesome, by the way. So that game is actually damn it. Okay, we can still see it. Let me see if I can zoom in.
Yeah.
So I'm going to zoom in on this. This specific game right here, not the 2049 Loves.
Right.
That game right there. That game has never, ever been replaced, ever. Like, you know how new technology comes out and it replaces the old technology, and new technology comes out and replaces the old technology? This specific technology is called raster technology, and there was a tank game and a couple other games at the arcade, and they came out with a home version. I have a feeling if we went onto eBay right now to get like a decent version of that, because they do break over time, a couple $100 to like 1,000 is my guess, with all the accessories and everything.
I can see that.
If it's the game I think it is, and I think it is, because it's 1982 and raster-based games are big, because they don't have any other good games. That's hilarious. Yes, Atari dominated, but that Atari computer actually, it didn't have a great life. The Atari 800. So the Atari 800 went up against the Amiga, and it went up against the Mac, and it did okay. There's still music people that use the Atari, but I was a big Amiga fan, so. But yeah, that's nuts. Okay, let's get to the next one. I'm excited. What are we doing next? It's games. Hope it's the new game you were talking about.
So here's a fun little piece of gaming hardware I could almost assure you don't have in your collection and probably have never seen before. So long before we had Raspberry Pis, emulators,
you're like, here it is.
We had the NES and video game rental stores like Blockbuster. That's where one of these little babies would come in handy. See, there used to be this thing called floppy disks. You'd buy them for real cheap in bulk packs at like Fry's Electronics.
And
store stuff on there. But how do you get it from a cartridge to a floppy disk? This thing actually plugs right into the top of a Super Nintendo.
I heard about
it has this wonderful cartridge slot on it. That's where you would stick your NES cartridges. Once this behemoth was all put together, you'd pop a floppy disk in and copy the game to the floppy. Take the game, return it to your friend or the video store, and you would have your own copy of the game on a floppy disk. And I very, very seldomly see them on the market anymore. Did you have one?
Yeah.
Did you know anybody
I
that
didn't
had
have one because that wasn't...
Share your memories. So
I did play games off of floppy disk, but it was computer-based games. So like the Amiga obviously was a huge game system, and there were lots and lots and lots of games, and everybody pirated. And that's why the Amiga had such a hard time, was that one guy one company making a game, instead of selling 1,000 copies, sold 7, and then 993 people stole it. So
yes.
And that's basically the same concept. There was all kinds of cloning software that you'd have to buy and the whole 9 yards. So
this is pole position on the Vectrex arcade system.
Bingo. This is exactly the system I was talking about 3 seconds ago. Here we go. 1982. Yep, 1983. Yep, you would have bought it on that holiday season.
Yeah.
State of the art, baby. Doesn't get any more state of the art than this.
Go.
Tempest is the best on this, by the way. Tempest is the best game ever on this, by far. Pole position's kind of crap, I'll be honest. Turn the music down because it gets loud. I'm telling you, for my money.
Those Taco Bell shapes.
Yep. Parallelogram. Oh, no, that's a Tuesday special.
Oh, man.
I love the explosion graphics. They're the best. Come on, play some other games. Pole position was just okay. Other games were better. I'll be honest, for my money, I personally think that these kind of games should make a comeback on the Oculus.
Yeah.
Same concept, just basically it's black and lines and it's 3-dimensional, and you have to play these same style games on the Oculus. I'm telling you, it would be a huge hit. Okay, play another game, dude. No, not another game of this. Lame sauce. I wanted him to play Tempest. So if you've never played Tempest, that game is amazing, and it uses the same concept. It's a vector-based graphics game. I think it was called Blitzkrieg, the tank game. I always forget the name of the tank game. And the tank game was cool because you had like special, like you went up to the visor and put your eyes in. You went like this. Yeah. And then the 2 handles, you know how most game controllers are, there's a couple of options. There's buttons, joysticks, and then knobs. Well, this one wasn't any of that really. It was, but it was 2 joysticks like you were controlling the tank because you were. And you had both treads, and then it had buttons on the top for the different things that you could shoot. And you would put your head up to it, and you go like this, and then you'd be like, pew, 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 pew. That game was awesome. Quarter Sucker though, it was a hard game.
I believe it.
That was boring.
Pew 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 pew.
I liked it, but like there were better games. Like he needed to show us more than one game. He showed us pole position.
The only game he has.
Lame. Bucket of lame sauce. That's all I got to say about that.
All right.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The Michael Jackson version.
I love the...
Yes. Yes. There's no way Nintendo would have a problem with us playing their music. They love it when people play their music. Woohoo! Ow! I love this. Party button. Party button.
I would play this for a long time.
Hell yeah. It looks hard, actually. I'll be honest.
It does.
Because I have a feeling some of the moves... Yeah, I think some of the moves are like... Woo!
Ooh.
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of Ferris Bueller's Day Off when he's in the shower. Sputnik.
You know, that was the first movie with an ending scene.
Correct. So. That anybody remembers.
Right.
Video game travelers.
Look at this.
You're gonna love this. There's a small
We need to
quiet
do
town
this.
where all the buildings surrounding the main square are individual arcades filled with
Hell yeah.
video games from the
Hell
late 70s
yes.
to the early
Yes,
90s.
yes, yes.
No,
Yes.
it's so awesome.
100%.
I'm a Galaga girl, but they also have
Galaga's
the
awesome.
very first Mario Brothers and a lot more. And get this, there's
That's
an Airbnb with its own private arcade. It's pretty snazzy too. It's the town
Hell
of
yeah.
McLean, Illinois on Route 66. Play on.
McLean. Okay.
Right? Yep.
McLean, Illinois, and
it's on the
video
historical Route 66. Yeah.
on Route 66.
Right?
All set. Yep. I will be booking our vacation later.
Yeah.
That's
That's
too
just a
funny.
yes.
Yeah, there's no no about that. There's
Right.
No. So this looks like the girl from before. Come on, people, don't hit us with a copyright strike, please. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. She got the nod of approval. They all gave her the nod of approval. Everybody.
Yeah.
They were like, She was not going to do it until she got the nod of approval. I know she wouldn't have.
And they all wanted to go to dinner tonight. And I said I wasn't going to go unless she was invited too.
Right.
Because if we all went to dinner and she didn't get invited, her feelings would be so hurt.
Yeah, you know what?
I know how this happened, by the way. I know exactly how this happened. Honey, you look like you might have a temperature. I just bought this new app for my phone, and give me 1 second. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Yeah, I got the app going on the phone. Okay. Now I need to put it on your forehead. Yeah. No. So I'll just put this on your forehead. Oh yeah, and now you can talk to me. Okay.
I honestly think he's watching football in bed, and she's like, "Why aren't you looking at me?" Okay. Sorry, honey. Boom.
Sorry, honey.
There you go. I'm going to mute this, and then you just talk. We're good.
You just keep talking.
That's
Tell me what you need.
Yeah,
to
I know.
No
I would.
way. Oh, sorry. What?
What was that?
None.
And they all wanted to go to dinner tonight, and I said I wasn't going to go unless she was invited too.
Right.
Because
totally get
if
it.
we all went to
Totally get
dinner
it.
and she didn't get invited, her feelings would be
That'd be
so
horrible.
hurt.
Yeah,
That
you
is
don't
so
want that to
hurtful.
happen.
That's
Yeah, I
hurtful.
know.
Whoa,
No
whoa,
way.
Whoa,
Oh, sorry,
whoa,
what?
whoa,
What
wait,
was that?
replay.
None.
What? Nothing.
And they all wanted to
Nothing.
go to dinner.
Nothing.
For anybody
But
that thinks that...
if she would have said anything sexual, he would have been like, "Wait, what? Huh? What did you just say?"
Exactly. What? She could have been like,
What?
long dong schlong,
Right.
coming in on hong. And
Right.
you're like, what? What did you just
You're
say,
like,
honey?
"What? Huh?
What?
What? All right, football's over."
Football's over now, baby. So